What is going on?
What up? What up?
Out there in the anime world. This is episode 13 of The Collective, KOTV. We are missing one person, as you can see right now.
He in the bathroom.
He in the bathroom taking a shit or something.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, something.
But today's episode is going to be about music theory. This episode is kind of special to me because that's probably like the nerdiest thing that I have on my body, on my person, is the fact that I love music all the way around. Just in general, I listen to probably every genre but country. I
feel like that and metal. I don't listen to metal that much.
I actually have like a metal song that I listen to from Tenacious D. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him before, but it's Jack Black's. Yeah,
what?
It's literally called The Metal. That's the name of the song. But yeah, I listen to everything. Like if it's great to me, I love it. And I want to talk about when it comes to music theory, I want to talk about just the music theory in whole, how it resonates with people in general, and then how it resonates with people that are in the anime world.
I'm about to say we're specifically talking about anime.
Yeah, and gaming too, because I always bring up Nier because it's the one game that invokes it touches every sense, human sense, in my opinion. Like
it makes me go to sleep, honestly.
The music
is so soothing. Most of the time, like when you're like traveling and stuff and you're playing the RPG, and you're actually like, I don't know, like you're taking a break and you're smoking whatever it is, and you're just listening to the music. It's like,
but nice. So on the surface, you know what I'm saying? Like on the surface, I could see why that type of music could make people sleepy or just be a little more calm.
In a good way, though.
Definitely in a good way.
Like it's very therapeutic, and it's like you said, like it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
20 pounds lighter, huh?
we told the guests you were taking a shit.
Oh man, listen, man.
We didn't say it. We told him you was taking
you're taking a shit.
Relax.
No, but it's okay to have like on surface value to have that kind of feeling with that type of music. But from a person that like me that just loves music just in general, like for me, when I listen to anything, I can listen to instrumentals by themselves. I can listen to all of that because for me, if the music quality is not hitting for me, most times your lyrics as an artist won't even touch me either. If the music quality, it's been songs that I've heard that had trash as lyrics or lyrics that I don't even like resonate for myself, but the music quality is so fucking raw that I'll be like, oh, you know what? Let me just find an instrumental and I'll be okay with that. It's that deep for me. Like music is that deep for me. Even with dance, like that was the reason why that I've been so immersed in dance all through my life is because of music. Like I just love music so much. It of course makes you want to move your body, and if I'm able to, why not? But we'll touch on that more later on in the show. Right now, though, we wanted to talk about the shows of the week because we have not talked about that in a while. God.
Yes.
There's so many shows that have been
movies
and anime that have been out that we haven't really touched on. Specifically for me right now, it'll be Boruto. Boruto has gotten to a space where I've had to read the manga. And
because you've gone past what's on TV right now.
At this point. And I'll just say that Boruto is way better than Naruto in so many spaces when it comes to the story. Like
I could definitely see that.
it's so good. Like the deceit has already hit the fan. If you, I don't know, have y'all both been watching? Are y'all recent?
I'm not that caught up. I'm not that caught up.
What's up? What we talking about?
I'm not that caught up on Boruto, but from where I'm at, it's like the character development is a lot more. It's sped up a little bit more, which I'm happy about because it was a slow burn in the beginning because I'm just like, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
all this kid shit.
I'm glad it picked up. The characters are definitely a little more diverse, and right now where they are, Koji Kashin and Jigen are about to fight or have fought because the episode came out today. That the climax of that fight was about to shift the whole dynamic of the show. Literally, like it's about to shift the whole story. And then even in the manga, they just introduced 2 more. You know, the car has these cyborgs. So you know all the ones that you've been seeing, like Delta and Boro and Code and even Koji Kashin. In the manga, they introduced 2 more cyborgs, and these cyborgs, without me saying too much, they definitely gonna be in for a battle. Even that's what I'm saying. Like the battle that's about to happen with Koji Kashin and Jigen, and then the battle that Naruto and Sasuke are about to have.
I feel like
about to shift the whole dynamic.
We're getting very close to what we saw in the first episode.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. Especially from what I read in the manga, I think they got a long way to go before
you think so? I don't know.
I really do, because
he already has all these marks. He already has the marks. So it's like at this point, he must have a lot of character development when it comes to these marks. When it comes to him,
talking about
Boruto. His
well, he only just has the karma.
Yeah,
his karma.
Yeah, and he had that in the first episode. We remember when you saw
that
him?
When you talk about when it comes to Boruto's character, that might be the same, but what I'm talking about is like really Kawaki's character. Because
no, I'm only talking about the first episode. The first thing we saw was an older.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
like that karma and everything stays the same.
Yeah.
Like,
so if it's not coming soon, that means there's a lot of character development when it comes to him honing this power and becoming him, and like that's just who he is.
I think I learned how to control her or some shit.
Yeah,
because we already knew about some things about Boruto when it first started about what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the reason why I'm feeling a little different about the outcome when it comes to that is because of just what I know with the story and how the karma and even the aliens, because they're aliens at this point. How are they explained it. They're aliens.
Not from this world.
They're aliens from outer space. The way that these aliens are putting the karma on these vessels, and the way that they have to strategically do it is what is making me feel like the ending when it comes to that part of the episode is going to be so different. Like, I think that the reason why I'm feeling that way is because we still don't know why Kawaki and Boruto, even now, we will not know. Because right now in the show, Kawaki and Boruto are like, they call each other brothers. They like brothers. So, and
you don't know what the change is going to be.
We don't know what the change is going to be because the story is now at a really huge part, and they are sticking together. They have that brotherly competition, as we was talking about, that's there, but they literally been calling each other brothers and really been looking out for each other because of this situation. So I feel like what we're about to see on that episode may not even have nothing to do with what's going on in this arc. I personally feel because the character building is so much in Boruto right now. Like they're trying to make sure that you understand that they at least had that dynamic between each other. So
they was friends. It's the Naruto and Sasuke thing.
Well, that takes me by surprise because I legit thought it was gonna be Boruto and Mitsuki. Like I thought
that's what we wanted, but that ain't what's gonna happen.
I know, I see that, and I'm just like,
I'm happy
about it though.
Even one more part, like the ending or the beginning of Naruto, there's the opening. You see a scene where he's kind of like laying on the ground to kind of give an idea to think that he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not. I'm not gonna tell you what happens, but I do remember on the first episode, that Kawaki did say, it insinuate that Naruto was dead. So I really feel like it's going to be something else that's going to happen after this arc that's going to make their dynamic shift again.
So maybe it's gonna be just that Jigen took over his body. I've really been thinking about that lately.
Yeah,
I think it's really that Jigen gonna be. You know, I like Momoshiki could take over.
Well,
body.
Ishiki because.
Well, yeah. But one of them niggas.
Yeah,
I feel like one of them niggas gonna take over.
I think that's gonna happen.
That's what it is. Like you gotta die because remember he told Boruto like, now it's time for you to die like your dad.
Yeah,
bitch ass nigga. That one Kawaki talking.
But there's that. I do think, based again off of what I know in the manga, some shit happens to Kawaki. I'm not gonna say anything, but some shit does happen to Kawaki where we're still trying to figure out if Ishiki is going to take over Kawaki's body or not. Because that's like, even in the manga down, that's still up in the air.
I've always had this whole like thing in the back of my head thinking that Boruto is going to have something to do with Naruto's death if Naruto does die.
That's going to be so crazy, dude.
I feel like Boruto will have something to do with it.
Boruto actually in the middle of the battle did some shit. I can't tell you, but he did some shit that was like, oh, okay, now Boruto. We know
like there has been some.
Let's just say it was Momoshiki. Let's just say that. But it was
right because he's at this point he's basically possessed. Like if he's in real big trouble, Momoshiki is like this other person, like almost Jujutsu Kaisen.
But Momoshiki, the difference between like Kurama and Naruto versus Boruto and Momoshiki is that Kurama was evil but like misunderstood. Momoshiki is evil.
Yes, every intention is bad, and so that's why I say it's almost the same as Jujutsu Kaisen. When it's like
with Sukuna and
because we don't really know exactly what his intentions are, but we know it's bad.
Yeah.
The same with Momoshiki.
Yeah.
We don't know. He is a bum, but he could do a lot more to Boruto right now if he wanted to. For some reason, there's some dormancy going on with him.
Oh, that was the thing too. They explained. I'm gonna explain that. I'm gonna because they already said it in the episode. Okay. But like with the cold karma thing, the reason why these gods cannot take over their bodies is because their body the vessel has to get to a certain point of where the karma can live with and just be present. The reason why Kawaki is even a new vessel is because Jigen's body can't hold up to the karma. So that's why Momoshiki and pretty much Ishiki are biding their time with these vessels because they have to build them up a certain way.
I knew it was something. Stinking ass. And Mitsuki, and listen, why they not showing nobody? Why they not showing Mitsuki no love no more? Y'all been noticing that? It's kind of like he playing the back burner hard as a bitch now.
But let's let him though. That's the one. Like right now. Let's.
I really like. He was my favorite character out of this show.
One of my favorite,
that's how people felt about with Hunter when Kurapika was nowhere in none of the episodes. But now in the manga, if they knock on wood that they start this shit back up with Hunter,
be with him.
But it is going to be with him. Like it's literally the next arc is literally Kurapika finding us with the eyes, the spiders, and then a whole new villain that
go get the
flourished. That stole the eyes. Yeah. So
I think it's
literally a Kurapika arc. So I would be fine. I said it to say I would be fine with this being the whole Boruto Kawaki arc. And then Mitsuki come in, swoop through with some shit that we didn't even expect, and then we get like a story from him.
Big bro. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're at this point with Mitsuki where we do have to let him take a break because he gets hit.
We talk about the episode, right?
Yeah.
Animated a week, right?
Yeah, that was that for me. It was Boruto. But yeah, we can move
I was reiterating because I'm like, what we talking about? Because you already know we get to talk about something forever. Y'all know how we get. We get a theory in this motherfucker.
Period.
But that was my show of the week was definitely Boruto.
I'm definitely have to watch it a little bit more.
Everything.
Yeah,
I have to bring it all the way back. I see some other people doing it. They're like, how do we get to this? I'm like, I'm gonna try that on our show one day. Like, how we get here? One day we can do a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
and to go back to what he was saying, like that's the reason why I'm still intrigued by how it's going to lead up to that part because
we don't know
even in the manga, like you don't know where you are in the anime, and where I know so much more based off of the fact that I'm reading. There's a lot of shit that y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? But I still, even now, I'm like, damn, how is this going to play out? Even with Amato, the dude that switched over to the and went to the Leaf. Yeah. I really think that he's gonna be the Orochimaru. Honestly,
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on with him.
That's what I was gonna say before. When you said we were missing Mitsuki and everything. We just always want a Sasuke in every series and everything we always watch.
You think that Mitsuki is going to be the Sasuke?
Mitsuki was our Sasuke.
I think that Boruto is actually going to be the Sasuke, and I think that Kawaki is going to be the Naruto. I personally
we just forgot about Sarada, huh? So she want to be the fucking Hokage.
Sarada will always be the Sakura. She's gonna be the epitome of Sakura. She's gonna be the epitome of Tsunade. If you really want to be
the epitome of the worst Uchiha to ever live.
I'm about to say, if we're gonna do some reincarnation,
is Sarada not the weakest Uchiha?
Now.
Period.
Now.
In life.
Now.
What Uchiha weaker than her ever?
But she's done things that Uchihas have never done before. She's done things. She's crossed barriers. She's broken.
At her age, she hasn't done like a power.
She ain't did shit. She did some shit we seen.
That's a lot for her clan because her clan is.
Did you see Sasuke at her age?
Yeah, I don't
see Sasuke at her age.
But she has a different approach.
She do. Her approach way worse than his. He was blowing out fire over a small pond.
And then you got to remember too.
Yes, because he had Orochimaru's help.
Like I'm talking about when he was little, like he was like 6, 7 when his dad was
she can do that
telling him to do it over the.
She can't.
She can't.
She ain't did it yet.
What?
This one. What is the big fireball jutsu?
She do it in the game, so I just thought.
But we love the game. We wish they would live up to it. in the animation and everything.
Hey, look, she never Susanoo.
What was your favorite episode of the just in general? We didn't talk about
like a week. We did
my
this in a couple
anime
weeks.
Of the week is a movie. It's The Witcher.
Okay.
What's
The Witcher? Netflix.
What is
it? Nightmare of the Wolf.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Nightmare of the Wolf.
Nightmare of the Wolf is so good. I would say, I was just telling Richard this. I feel like the people who made Castlevania were behind this, but it was better on every scale. Like
Damn.
It was though.
And y'all was talking about Castlevania. Remember, I was the only one saying it was only okay to me. Y'all was telling me Castlevania.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I must strongly agree with you on that because like Castlevania was enjoyable, and then when it got to the like season 4 ending, they was like, okay.
Then when it ended, it was just like, oh, okay.
It's not done.
It's not
done. Well, I'm just
talking about. I just got news that they about to do the reboot, so we about to get another completely different series by next year about their kids.
I feel like 7 Deadly Sins
because that's exactly
how I feel about this show.
About Castlevania?
Yes.
No, I would.
Listen, y'all get what I mean. The same type of hype I get off of when people say, "Oh, new
hype,
season in 7 Deadly Sins." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
The hype, yeah.
When people like, "Oh, it's a new Castlevania," I'm like, "Oh."
But at least Castlevania lives up to the majority of.
First of all, Castlevania.
They had one bad season. It wasn't that bad. It just wasn't as.
Yeah, that season.
No, I put Castlevania over that for sure. Have y'all seen the animation in Castlevania? And then have y'all seen the animation of 7 Deadly Sins?
Yeah.
Oh well, that's what I'm saying. But yeah,
the hands look like muffins.
They be forgetting stuff sometimes.
Man,
like,
fingers is gone. Like, bro, dude,
where's your editor? So sorry, 7 Deadly Sins, but I love y'all.
He in there like.
But what was the takeaway that you got from?
So the thing is, without giving out too much, first of all, it's about Geralt's teacher. The thing is, in the story though, you see nothing about Geralt in this teacher interacting, but you just get to know about Geralt's teacher in his entirety, in his upbringing, in his present, and then in his you don't even see his end really. But anyway, without giving out too much, all I can say is the only reason why I brought up Castlevania was because Geralt's teacher gave you what Belmont should have did in every single season. Like, as gruesome as he was and as strategic and as violent as he was, that is what Belmont should have did. But he also had the powers of the Seeker. Not as extensive, I would say, but it was enough to help him. Yeah, like you wish Belmont had just a little
magic.
Just a little bit of magic, because this shit would have been OP.
I feel like you should have had a little something in the tank that to turn up out of nowhere instead of just a whip. Oh, they can hear me. I'm loud.
Can
they?
Yeah.
So instead of this, I feel like he should have did something. Turn that bitch up. Fucking turn into Ivy or some shit. Make the whip.
That would have been dope as fuck, though.
Like, this is the Belmont.
Wait, what if the kids are like that? Like, what if he has a daughter and she got a
stab a
sickle
motherfucker in the head,
sickle sword, some shit,
but
and some fire and whatever the fuck.
Yeah, whatever that is.
I like that shit though.
First of all, nigga threw up.
That's what the fuck she be doing. She be like, this is the fire.
Everything mean the devil, y'all. Look it up.
My God.
Hey, y'all know that.
Well, let's not.
Let me get to this.
No, but I did enjoy the movie when I saw it personally.
Good movie.
It was definitely a good movie. I agree with everything.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'm watching it tonight for sure.
Yeah, definitely watch it. It's about an hour and a half. Wasn't that long. Barely.
It will keep you entertained. The
Yeah.
story, it's a short story. It's fucked up though. It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you get to see why a little bit of why Geralt is the way he is.
Because everybody is exactly the same way.
Yes, everybody is the same.
It's think of
I don't
it
know
like
what
the
y'all
male.
talking about.
Think
We're
about
talking about the Witcher core. Like,
I don't know what y'all mean by when I say wait though, because I ain't watched it yet. So
oh,
I can't wait to see what y'all mean.
Yeah. Like that whole group to me was like the male Black Widow group. If you watch Black Widow, it was like that. Like everybody just kind of like emotionless.
You talking about the movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like they were emotionless. They had to be because of where their
were
lifestyle. But it was like
they weren't emotional. There was definitely a brotherhood with them
because they had to be.
Yeah.
They were emotionless when it came to just life, but it was only because of what life was presenting them. These demons, these monsters, and they literally had the choice of either staying and just hiding and everything and just living life.
Basically, they were racist.
Fight.
Like if you weren't a Witcher, fuck you. Like that's exactly how it was. Like
that too.
We're not
But that's
saving
also
anyone.
because-
This is all for money.
That too, but then also they did have like a sense of moral compass when it came to the monsters because they knew that the monsters who was going to fight these monsters the way that they were able to. There's like an ego. Yeah.
I can't say that to the people without giving out. But
I think they do that for face value, but I do feel like
there's some.
They're always the second Hokage.
Yeah.
He did not.
He didn't
like
give
no
no fucking.
damn
He didn't like. He
Uchiha.
didn't like. Yeah.
Uchiha. He like Frieza when it comes to saying
Racist.
But it was because,
monkeys is still niggas, Frieza.
But for me, I think it was because they just knew what type of power that they had, and they were the only ones really able to fight these monsters effortlessly.
So they had to act like bitches.
They were.
See?
They definitely acted like
That's
it.
what when people show up power,
but when you also think about like the training that they had to go through to even get there,
Mm-hmm.
like the training.
Well, I don't know yet,
stuck out
but
to me the most because
it sound right.
it stuck out to me the most because every character, even Gerald, is exactly the same way that like the little boys that were down there fighting. He went over there fighting little boys, kicking them in the chest through wagons and shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like he threw that boy into a wagon. That's one spoiler.
Did the boy with the hands?
He tried. No. They all were trying.
Then he got him.
They all were trying, but that's the point that he was trying to make. Like y'all,
this ain't shit.
This ain't shit.
This ain't shit. There will be demons out here trying to eat your hand. Right off the back. That is how they're gonna greet you. That is the first thing. And you can't take a wagon hit.
And we all know that when you go through training like that just changes you. So it just really
you become emotionless. All right, but moving on. One more thing I want to say. The game I hate.
Oh well, hold on. Before you go, let's talk about his show of the week.
Okay, One Piece. Listen to me. It's One Piece.
I'm always be One Piece.
One piece of greatness. It's all right. It's just a piece because it's only one episode. So you only get one piece of greatness every week. And let me tell you about this week's greatness.
Ugly dog. He on the mic like.
Listen, y'all. I know y'all hear me talk about this a lot. But I really love Oda, man. If I knew dude in real life, bro, I'd beat him up to know what's going to happen in the future of One Piece. I would beat Oda ass on a daily. What did you think about next week that's going to happen? I can't tell you, buddy. Over for Oda ass, right? He's so good with this shit. The story's so good, y'all.
You already know I agree. And where I am right now.
It's so much going on. Hold on.
I was just going to tell Richard this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so I thought it would be cool
here we go.
So since Richard was at this point where he didn't watch One Piece, and now Richard's at this point where he loves.
I just gave it a try, I don't love it. I do strongly like it, though.
But that's a lot better than not liking it before. Before when we first started this whole shit, we were like,
I wasn't watching this.
I'm gonna tell y'all. So I'm part of the reason because I talk about it so much.
I want to hear. Like, I want the people that have never watched One Piece. Well, I watched One Piece as a kid, but have not gone further.
Right.
I'm one of those people that's never watched One Piece in its entirety.
Right.
You're one of those people that is a diehard fan. I need some type of convincing.
I ain't convinced you yet.
You have convinced me.
I was gonna say, I got voted.
Right before this episode, y'all.
Like,
let's be clear.
Okay.
Right before this episode, I want you to say it in a way where you are talking to me and also the people who are like me. Who have
I got
not.
All right, look, I'm gonna do this two ways. All right,
Yeah.
first way, I'm gonna talk about the episode from last week. An episode dropped today, but I ain't watched it yet, so we ain't gonna talk about that. I don't know what happened yet. Well, I do know what happened, but I ain't watched it yet. So, okay, it don't matter. All right, so it was called Reinforcements Arrive. The commander of the White Beard Pirates. Now, anybody watching One Piece? The commander in 2021 of the White Beard Pirates just showed up in Wano, basically in Japan.
Okay.
That's Marco, the Phoenix. He in Wano finna help Luffy, y'all. What the fuck is going on? Jinbei there, Marco there, hitters. Finna beat the shit. We finna jump Kaido, dragging ass to death.
Oh, they're fighting Kaido.
He finna beat their ass. Don't get it twisted. I'm talking shit. Kaido gonna beat their ass for like a good 4 million chapters because he Kaido. He ain't going down like that.
It is
He
like
a
4
big
million
boss.
chapters.
He a big boss. Look at this nigga face. Just everybody look at Savvy face while I show him that nigga Kaido face in the screenshot thing. He don't fuck around.
He looked like damn, you ain't even seen him. I couldn't even
I don't
tell
know
you.
if I like it.
Let me say this. All right, a couple weeks ago, right? Luffy fought Kaido for the first time. All right, he punched Kaido in his shit, hardcore, gear 4, blew the whole body up, bouncing, hitting hard. This is where he punched so hard where he could make an island clap. All right, that's how hard he hitting this nigga in the face.
In Gear 4,
Gear 4.
he better be, because where I am in Gear 3, he didn't turn his arm into a big ass
Hey, Gear 3
building.
cold though.
a big ass
Yeah.
building and punched
And
Lucci
knocking niggas.
through the building.
Look, he cracking Kaido 50 times, right? My nigga Kaido eating them bitches. He eating them bitches like he eat burgers like Tic Tacs, all right? Them motherfuckers ain't phasing him. Crack. He like, all right, okay, cool. Can I get one hit in real quick, Luffy? Luffy like, man, try it. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. So Kaido, he had a little mallet in his hand. He only hit Luffy one time. My nigga Luffy went into a mountain and was knocked one hit. Do y'all know who Luffy
It
is?
sounds
in
like
One
he's
Piece?
preaching. It's so funny.
It is. I am. I'm preaching about the
I'm
word.
feeling
Which is
all
One
of
Piece.
it. I'm feeling all of it.
I don't think y'all understand how strong Luffy is.
Because
Luffy
Luffy
got
is
one
strong
shot
as
in.
hell.
That I do know.
This is
That
how
I
strong
know.
Kaido is. He one shot Luffy, who's made out of rubber, y'all, with a physical hit.
So like,
Yeah.
if he's made out of rubber, is it like the same thing like with SpongeBob? Like
Yes.
you can't feel
Unless you have
the
hockey.
impact.
And so certain things, right? It's hockey. If you have hockey, you're gonna be able to hit him.
And I haven't gotten to that
hockey.
point.
If you
yet.
have Sea Prism Stone,
Think of it like
you ain't
Nen.
you ain't get to hockey.
Oh.
Think of it like
You
Nen.
didn't get to hockey?
They haven't explained hockey yet.
I thought he doing his third gear.
He's doing it, but they haven't. That's what I was going to tell
Did they
you
explain
too.
his Emperor's hockey?
They haven't explained nobody's powers
Never
yet.
mind, I ain't gonna say that.
They haven't explained nobody's powers yet.
And then they got Sea Prism Stone. So like, if you go to jail and you got a Devil Fruit power, they put Sea Prism Stone on you. Your Devil Fruit power can't work with Sea Prism Stone. Like they shoot you with Sea Prism bullets and all that shit too, not to get you the fuck up out of there. So like,
Oh, wow.
Oh, my
Luffy
God.
can shoot shot with a regular bullet.
Yeah, you know, yeah. But if it's that,
Sea Prism,
it's lethal.
Wham, wham. Wham, they hitting this.
Oh
dumb
wow,
ass.
I didn't know that they had that.
But besides, hey, Big Kaido, I ain't gonna lie. Out of when it comes to villains, I'm fucking with Kaido. Y'all know, I'm gonna say Doflamingo, my favorite villain from One Piece. He just that well, really Blackbeard, but if Doflamingo, if I'm not gonna include Blackbeard, Doflamingo. But Kaido is showing me what an emperor of the 4 seas is. Only 4 emperors, y'all. These are the top niggas, top pirates in the world. Kaido's one of them. It's Kaido, Big Mom, Shanks, which is Luffy's fake older brother, and then it was Whitebeard. Whitebeard is dead. So,
What? That's how see what?
bro? You? Oh my God! I forgot. I'm sorry.
Just that fast.
I'm sorry.
Just
But
that fast.
he don't play a big part. He don't play a big part in the story anyway. So
You lying? You're lying. I know you're lying.
No, stop talking to me. All right, look. Let me get back to the front scene. That's why I was trying to look at it, so I wouldn't say nothing else.
So he had a pivotal part. I'm like, look, I know he is.
I'm
My
Yeah,
fault,
he is.
Buddha, man. God damn. Okay, anyways, that happens. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you when or why or none of that because the when or why is bigger than the fact that he did that. To be honest, it's the when you see when it happened, you probably gonna fucking call me and be like, "Bro, are you fucking serious?" And I'm gonna be crying on the phone with you. I'm sorry you had to go through that, man. I ain't me. I know. Oda gonna make you cry regardless. Ain't no not crying in this bitch. You going through some shit reading this.
I mean,
Sav, you gotta come on, man. When you starting, man?
I mean,
When you want to start? Because I got some shit for you, and I already got you
trying
reading
to- okay,
comics.
so
You already got you on the comics.
yeah.
Get you on the One
can I
Piece,
say
man.
can I say this real quick, and then we'll go into your game real quick.
Oh, okay.
So, if he doesn't convince you the way that you need to be,
I thought I
I'll
was
convince you
convincing.
where I am.
Yeah, let him convince you while he's going.
Dude, like, so the biggest takeaway that I take from One Piece, yes, the powers are there, the goofy characters are there, the animation is something to get used to if you're used to normal anime.
For someone who likes visual,
he only in like 2003 right now.
Yeah.
When you get to like, I mean not 2000. Well, damn near 2003. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, like, it's like 2002.
He in
Yeah.
like 2003, 2002. Once you get to like the real number, like 2010s and shit, like 2009, 2008. The animation goes.
And
the quality is gonna pick up because right
Okay.
now, when you start, remember you watching 1997.
Yeah.
I mean, that type of thing has stopped me from watching shows like Ruby.
So with
so-
that, oh yeah, and
yeah.
I love Ruby.
But don't trip, it's gonna turn on. If I remember, I showed y'all animation when Kaido cracked them, right? Remember how crispy that was? That's how all the animation was right now.
Or it was
Oh,
another
yeah,
because that looked
scene
raw
that I
as
like
fuck.
that had happened where they all like got together.
Yeah.
And it was Luffy, the dude that controls metal, and somebody else, and they were destroying some shit. But the animation.
Oh
in
yeah, I
that
showed
whole-
y'all that too. That was when the
that shit was cold.
when the three. Oh yes, that's how
That
crispy
scene
it
was
is every
cold.
episode, y'all. That's
Yeah.
when Jinbei showed up.
Yeah. So, but
All
the
right.
biggest takeaway that I take away from One Piece is the emotion of the story.
Mm.
And I say that specifically because the story is good by itself because there's so much to it.
It doesn't
and they
take me
flesh
as an
things
emotional story.
but it's very emotional.
Wow.
And even I'm trying to tell, I keep speaking up about the part when Robin was yelling to Luffy.
Hey, that's a
dude. Like,
significant. Everybody
it was-
talk about that.
That part was so like ripping. I was like, Luffy, get over there in my head. Like, get over there.
Get over there and help her,
Get over
man.
there. And he was, and again, because it invokes so much emotion, the character, the personality of these characters, like,
And then how he
If
draw
you know-
the background,
if you
and all
know-
that go white.
Mhm.
Oh my god!
if you know Luffy in the show, you know Luffy is TTG. Like,
Mhm.
it's literally TTG. When Robin said that, I forgot what stopped him, but literally when Robin said that, he literally stretched his arms out
flew to that
and was about to fly through the. And if you and in the story where they are, they're literally between islands.
Mhm.
Like, there's a building with an island on it, and then he was gonna launch himself over there while they all just standing on top of this building waiting.
and that's his
And
new friend.
CP,
That's
like,
not
they
even-
literally
That's
just
not even his
waiting.
old friend. That's a new friend.
New
He
friend.
That's a new friend.
just- that he finna help.
Like, and of course with Robin, like her backstory and everything that she's done, it would make you be like, oh no, bitch, you can't be around us because of like you're pretty much bad luck. But Luffy don't care.
Right.
Like
He's saying, man, you ain't bad.
From-
you ain't
from
bad
what I
luck.
know-
you my friend. You my friend.
I about to say, from what I know about Luffy, like he's a very like just,
Very loyal.
He is a
Yeah.
child. He's a
Very-
child.
Yes.
He gone, bro. Him
but
and
he
Gon
got too
are
much.
all
He got too
similar.
much power. It's like he's a child with like godlike power. It's
But
like
it's good and bad.
so he
with him.
can make decisions for
He-
people
but
and
that's-
himself.
But that's like he's trained because he's a child. He's trained off his emotion, and
Yeah.
that's why it's so good to have people like Zoro,
Uh-huh.
Sanji, Nami.
Who's smarter
Nami,
than his stupid
Nami,
ass.
and
Zoro's
I
my
love,
favorite
and again, they
character.
are different characters. Like Nami,
Zoro's
I
my
wouldn't even thought that
favorite
Nami
character.
was like a good character, but I'm like, I actually like Nami for the show. Like,
Listen, it's
they
Nami
all
not
are
Sakura.
good. Yeah,
Nami,
even,
not,
and Nami is definitely
you like
not
watching
Sakura.
Nami. You like figuring
Nami
out-
didn't-
I feel like she's sassy.
Nami to Dubs.
Yeah, I remember her.
Oh yeah,
She a thief.
Yeah.
She get
Yeah.
down. She was a
I
thief.
remember her. Yeah.
She
the
like
last
that.
one she fought the CP9 girl, and I was surprised she won took that dub.
Stop playing with Nami.
Nami was good. Like,
hey, Buddha, hold on. Let me say something. People watch One Piece. Buddha don't even know what Nami doing right now. Nami is on. Nami doing it. Nami
See,
got some shit
see.
right now. You don't want to fight Nami right now.
I'm
He not
so
even sitting on his
excited.
shit right now. Oh my god.
Floating right now. I'm not even on the chair.
but like I said, just the biggest thing was the emotion that they
That's what I'm talking
because
I like the way he draw emotion. The background,
yes,
the background
yes,
go white.
yes.
It's debris in the background
Even
falling real
drawing the
slow.
emotion, you feel it.
Yes.
In that show,
Robin,
only reason I
It
said it is
wasn't-
because everybody be looking.
Always.
Everybody looks so fucking goofy on that show, and I know you guys
No.
had the whole.
Robin-
I know
Robin-
you got. So from what I've gotten from these guys, they said they wanted to make goofy looking people,
Yes.
and all these goofy looking people be OP at some point.
He wanted to basically he gave people funny powers and just showed you. He's basically showing you that by the end of it, no matter what your ability could be. He's basically telling everybody, believe in yourself no matter what you do.
No matter how
how you look.
Yeah, you
Yes.
can make anything into anything is what he's telling you.
So-
Luffy starting off with Mr. Fantastic, and by the end of this arc, he will be the strongest person on the planet.
So with that being said, and then they're saying that there's these visuals of just good emotional drawing, and you feel it, and you empathize with it.
The biggest thing, biggest thing was definitely the emotion in the drawing. But again, because I listened to it in dub as I'm watching Robin,
so you can get the inflections.
I was like, oh my god! I was like, I felt like I was literally on next to Chopper on that building. Like what's up? like seriously, like
I was about to say.
she
So
went
they
through
giving
so
you,
much,
they
and
giving
she
you.
literally was about to just sacrifice herself. And when it took for Luffy to be like, I just need you to just say it with your chest. And she was like, I want to live.
Because she was going to kill herself.
She's gonna kill herself. She was like, I want to live.
It sounds
And he
like
was
these
"That's
characters give you like that same. And
They so
only
loyal
reason-
to each other.
Everybody
only-
give you something different. That's what's so good.
Yes,
Bro,
yes.
everybody give you something
Yes.
else, 100% different too. Like nobody.
Even
the same.
Usopp. I don't even like Usopp, but I like him for the show.
I like him now. That's my
Oh.
nigga, man. I'm telling you, that nigga turns. You gonna watch.
I'm gonna watch it.
You
All
gonna
right.
be like,
The only
fuck with
reason
watch
I'm gonna
it.
tell y'all what has convinced me to watch this show to the point where I'm like, I want to watch it because I want
I'm
this
saying,
feeling
did you buggy?
again.
Did you buggy?
No.
Buggy, did you?
It's because
Not
of
yet.
it's
This-
because
he-
of
I meant Frankie.
He's there, but he hasn't joined yet.
I like Frankie.
I like Frankie.
So
So
that's your favorite.
I just drink cola.
I want to watch the show because
he do. That's his
Drink cola
power
and
up.
Turn up on niggas.
He turn up, and he like a cyborg, so he got all these
He
different
got-
so
like.
he's Popeye,
He run up
but
here,
with
he run here.
Coca-Cola,
He's a machine Popeye. Yes.
Some cola? He's gonna
which
turn up.
cleans the machines apparently.
And he's
Um,
shipping
Oh
beer.
wow.
Yes, it's so between
more
that
you
and
know.
Mountain Dew,
That's
they used
what-
to use that to clean out shit.
Wow.
I was gonna tell Buddha something. He a ship repair me now.
Wow.
Oh, I do that.
Cyborg person.
Yeah.
But the reason why I want to watch the show now, to the point where I'm like, I want to watch this just for me to feel this feeling again, is because the way y'all describing it and like the characters, how y'all getting so attached to it, is the same way like with To Your Eternity, where
Yes.
all these people are very different and you get so attached within 2-3 episodes and they die.
Do you
And
remember
then-
when y'all, do you remember y'all sitting here talking about To Your Eternity, and Buddha had brought up about the emotion and how when people be passing, and I brought up one thing. I was like, bro, ain't that how? And Buddha was like, yeah, that is.
I don't
The
think I
only
was here for
difference is
that.
that
Was I
people
here for
don't
that
die.
episode?
But when they die, because again, they
Oh,
bring so much emotion. When they die, it's still
It's
like what the
detrimental when
fuck?
somebody down one.
Question: Have you watched To Your Eternity yet?
Yeah, he called up.
All right, real quick. Since we all three have watched it, the moment where Marsh dies.
I'm sad as a-
Can you
I'm
tell
so mad
me
at y'all.
that it was
I mean,
not
that.
the almost like an equivalent of how you felt about Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood when she
The girl got
she turned to a comment? It was
like, kill me.
I cried.
I was sad.
I
First
don't
of all,
cry on fucking
how
anime.
y'all killed the little girl.
Marsh.
She was trying to help.
She
My
was
boy
trying to-
so bad. She like, I'm your mama.
All
Like,
she wanted to do
that's
was
my mama.
live. That's all she
They
wanted to
killed
do.
her anyway.
And they killed her
They
anyway.
killed the fuck out of her. they
like,
killed
like the story
fuck.
was set up for March to just be
Ugh.
sacrificed
stupid.
anyway. She was a sacrifice anyway.
Yes.
So it would make
she's
you
supposed
think-
to die.
You
but
would make you
hold
think
on.
that she was about to survive through that.
What's her name?
Fuck her.
again?
fuck her.
Fuck
That
her.
bitch cold though.
Anyway,
You know, fuck her.
Fuck her.
That bitch ain't
Did you?
playing.
if you
see
guys
how
have
he
been
did her on the
watching,
most recent
But
episode
then you
though?
see the other aliens, the knockers just came and got her though, right?
Mhm.
What
If you
they
guys have
use
been
her
watching-
ability to fight like that though and beat his ass.
If you guys have been watching To Your Eternity,
I'm finna
Honestly-
explain that to you after he get done with you.
honestly, we're at episode.
Where are you at?
I'm caught up.
Episode 19.
You're all the way caught up.
I'm
now.
all the way caught
We
up.
got one more episode left.
No,
It's only 20. On 9 anime, it shows 20 episodes.
That's actually pretty good.
I feel like it's going to be a season. It would be stupid for them to end it
Yeah,
in this
bro,
last
it's just over
episode.
right there. If they end it in this next episode, they got to wrap it up.
Like the
It's over, so they gotta
doctor,
wrap up so fast.
the doctor
No.
hasn't explained
They have to give us like an
anything.
hour. They have to give us an hour.
The only reason why I know it's not done yet because if you paid attention to the beginning, the opening, you see all these people he becomes, and all these people he interacts with. There's two
One
people. There's two
There's
people
one.
we have not.
There's one.
Oh.
There's
That
one. I've
girl,
been paying
that
attention to
black
it.
girl with the
It's been-
lavender hair.
That's her.
I have
yeah, I
not
don't know
seen
who. We
her
haven't
yet.
seen her yet.
So
Who's
we
the other
know
one?
it ain't.
The old lady
There's
was alive.
another girl. There's
The
a
old lady
blue
was
hair
alive,
girl.
right? The next episode, when they show the preview,
I
the
think
old
she
lady
gonna
was
die.
alive.
I think she
The
gonna
old lady,
die.
when they show the preview, they say she's
I-
gonna die.
Yeah.
Of course, but
they
all you know
implied
is
it.
She's traveling with. I'm like, oh, she gonna die on this trip.
They said they noticed like how
Maybe-
old she got.
What if
Uh,
something happens? because I really do feel like this is going. If it's not going to be the end of the show, it's going to be definitely the end of the season. I do feel like that personally.
The killer want to be a part of him so bad, y'all, and she not.
And that's another thing.
Oh, yeah,
it can't be
yeah,
over. We don't even know about that. And
So
then
should have took her because she got hands.
No, so wait. So remember when, if you've watched the most recent episode, remember when the knocker came into her arm, right?
Right, it went to her arm.
And then it left after she
time.
said that she was
it hurt him.
It hurt.
It hurt her.
It hurt her.
And it
So-
understood her. Yeah.
So I feel like that same one that left, because what she said was, "Are you going to use me for intelligence or something like that?" So it left.
I could do this all
It
Oh
came
my
back.
God! Yeah.
What if exactly what you said
come
happened,
together.
and they're gonna work together
to get him.
to get him?
That's all it's gonna be.
But what could they turn into in order to?
It's not. It's more like she got the power,
the knocker
but she
give
still
her the
has the
power of
intelligence.
knocker. But she got her own.
But what would that do?
She'll be able to. She'll be able to.
stronger.
She'll be stronger, and then
More
on top of that,
agile.
she'll still keep the idea of what she wants.
She'll still
from
keep
who
her
she-
identity
she keep
with
her identity.
with
Yeah.
just using their power.
Yeah.
But that's how it's gonna go. It's
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
go
yeah.
Like I went into the
Which is why I cannot see.
And I
this.
really feel like that's what's gonna happen because that's the first time the knocker ever went
Ever
into somebody
left
and
somebody,
left.
yeah.
I legit have been making other people watch this season, this anime, so it has the funds to make another
Oh
fucking
yeah,
season.
I don't
I do
think it's
that
gonna be
all the
done.
time.
I do feel like it's gonna be a season 2.
Oh yeah, it has to be. 'Cause-
But
yeah,
go to we're gonna go talk about your game real quick. But
new episode of Sword Art Online just dropped.
you are fucking lying.
I am. Look at his face.
he said.
I just want to say this so everybody. I wish I could zoom in on this nigga face. This nigga was talking crazy about Sword Art Online when he was talking about what the fuck is the other straight?
He said you fucking
about
lying.
fate.
I am.
He was like Sword Art Online. I was like, booty, you remember I geek me was for every episode. He's like,
But
we
we already
it wasn't
know-
like that.
But we already know.
What?
We already
Explain why
know.
you just said that when I
But
just
we
said it's a
already
new,
know
it's a
why.
new just
We already
dropped.
know why. I love Sword Art. I
It's
love
like,
Sword Art.
what? He
But we
said-
already know why when it
He
comes
said,
to that
I
battle,
am.
why I felt like that
I'm
because
lying.
I did not like the ending. I did not like the ending of
Hey,
Sword Art.
listen, if the Sword Art ended, we fighting OC ass space monsters now. Listen, if this would have been a new episode when it started off with that, I know you'd have been like, fuck this
Oh, hell
episode
yeah.
real quick. No, I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
knock
yeah,
over
yeah.
microphones and shit.
Like Tom, could you cast
Wrap it up.
the cast
Wrap it up,
cast the
my friend.
episode? We're gonna do a live reaction here.
Hell no.
No, but
I was like,
going back to what you were saying, then we're gonna go into the game that you said you hated because I actually do want to hear this. It's exactly that when it comes to emotion in One Piece.
Mhm.
That same emotion, people don't die, but the idea of that emotion is
You get attached.
there. The only reason why it's hard to take it serious is because of the animation. And that's the brilliance that I feel like Oda has, because it's easier to take in the emotion when you're dealing with more presentable characters that look like you versus a dude
Somebody
that got
weird as
a spade symbol as a beard on his face or some shit like that, or just got crosses all over his face. So because they are literally like dynamic, crazy ass characters.
They-
but they actually do be meaning something.
Yeah.
And I know that that's the case because like the henchmen of the pirates or the marine henchmen and shit like that they show, they
Mhm.
be normal as like humans. They look like normal humans. But every other character out there that has something dynamic about them, about their
Yeah.
appearance.
yeah,
So
in real life.
and I think that again it's just brilliant that he's able to still evoke that emotion behind certain characters.
And I like his mindset when it did come to these powers too. A lot of these powers kind of quirky and weird. It's like, how are you thinking of like Robin powers?
Yes.
You see what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that? Whoever would have thought of arms as a power?
Or legs, like you just make yourself.
Look, he over here trying to think like, how's that a power?
That's literally Robin's
I'm like-
power. It's
I ain't gonna tell you too much because you gotta watch it to find out. But just know he makes arms and legs cold.
So he makes appendages and
Literally
just.
just-
Motherfucker, break your neck. You
You trying to walk down the street, your neck just break.
What? You said what?
She can put an ear on your cheek right now.
You walking down the street, somebody just
Oh,
break
so you
your
can
neck.
put appendages on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
You walking down the street, your neck just break. You don't even know what just happened, man.
oh
And
God.
it will work the same way. Like say, she put that ear on your cheek just
So she can hear it.
close,
Yeah.
Close.
So she can hear what you're saying.
Oh,
She can hear an ear on your back. You don't even know it's there. You're walking around.
Oh, for real? And you
Yeah.
won't feel it?
No.
Oh no.
It's so many
You can
times
see
that she
it.
has literally did that little spell and like arms will come out, she'll crack
That's
somebody.
what I'm talking about. Niggas that had arms, look at this. Watch this. Niggas that had this, they be looking at her like how they swords, they guns, and then this happens. Some arms will grow out
Some arms just go out and crack.
out they stomach. They be looking like, what the fuck?
Yes.
They be ASAP.
Literally.
You ain't got time because you're not gonna try to shoot him. You gonna think it's some. Maybe I just grew some arms. I'm not gonna hurt myself.
The shot, the initial
That's
shot
so
is-
scary.
You know how scary that'd be? A
That's
man's
so
arms grow out your
scary.
neck And then punch you in your face.
That reminds me.
That's literally what she did.
That reminds me.
Episode where she did that to like 70
Bro.
Marine officers.
Niggas get their necks
And it was
broke.
like she's doing this.
They
And they
just
running around.
What can you do, bro?
It's good. It's so quirky, but it's like it works.
It's almost as sinister as that new. I've been watching it, or I've been reading a new.
Ramen
manga
just wants to grow up and have babies.
I think
y'all.
you told me about it before too, and that's what inspired me to like do that last post I did with my drawing. Junji Ito. Juni Ito, yeah, that shit. I love that shit.
Have you been watching them though?
There's something to
That's
watch.
how I found out about it.
No, I've been reading the manga.
There's shows for them, and every episode is like maybe 10 or 15 minutes.
Say it again. What's his name?
The show.
What's Junji?
I don't know if it's the author, but I know that the show is called Juni Ito.
Juni Ito, yes.
Yes.
It like her power legit reminded me of that whole series. I'm just like, oh my god, I
So,
love
Matt,
anime horror.
We gotta talk about that. But
Yeah, we will. I'm
go
sorry.
into the game.
Oh yeah, okay, I'm sorry. All right, cool. The game that I hate that I only spent an hour and a half.
Damn.
An hour?
And a half.
And you just had it?
The only reason why I hate it is because it kind of reminded me of what Nier would have been with an anime, like more anime-esque into it, but less. But no, I'm not disrespecting you at all. I swear to God, I'm not.
Says when Nier could
Because no. I should say it in a different way. They poorly, if they were trying to follow Nier, they poorly did it. It was not
Test.
It was not fluid. The game scenes sucked.
Who hit a switch?
The one I hated the most was the fact that there was no scenes. There was just these, words. And it's PS4. I'm like, is this Nintendo
What is it?
Switch? This is called Scarlet Nexus.
He said
No,
it's Nintendo's bitch.
it was that
Scarlet
bad.
He
Nexus.
said Nintendo's bitch. What do you mean by that?
It was that bad for
Scarlet Nexus. I only gave it an hour and a
real?
half.
Wow, I'm sorry.
I haven't returned it yet.
Heard that shit.
There's an anime for it too. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. And then right after I played the game, they tried to make me watch the fucking series on Hulu. I'm like, are y'all listening to me? But Scarlet Nexus. I went through the tutorial and everything. I'm like, I hate the way you fight. I hated it.
It definitely gives. But I'm glad that you also said real quick that it reminds you of Nier, because the people that Platinum Games is the ones that made that game, and Nier Automata. So the mechanics are there.
It was there, but it was missing the fluidity of what Nier gave you. I don't know. It just lacked so much.
I enjoyed the nostalgia, for a word, of the gameplay, because it reminded me of Nier. And I only played the tutorial of that, but I could understand where you're coming from with the words, because it just literally is like picture.
Words,
and
I'm just like, y'all got enough money
they could have gave it. They did more open. So it's not like
Nier.
open world or nothing like that.
It's open world, yeah. It is open world, but like if there's a cutscene.
Oh, you talking about just
a fucking comic.
Yeah.
There's no real life.
They could at least put the anime that they made into the.
That's what I'm saying.
The
Like, don't you have the budget? This shit
If
was
that's
still
the case-
$54.
Yeah, that's some lazy ass shit.
That's some
I
merchandise,
hate
bro.
it.
Not
And it
merchandise,
will
some
ruin a
marketed
game
ass
for
shit.
me. I'm so sorry if anybody's ever watching this, any type of game, anything.
Yeah, that kind
It's called Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlet Nexus. That's kind of
Scarlet
messed
Nexus, and I had hopes because I saw
Me
previews.
too.
I'm like, the game or the fighting style looked cool on whatever trailer or whatever fuck I was watching, but me going through the game itself bores the fuck out of me.
Wow.
There are these dead points where I'm just like, I just want to get through this scene because anybody like really talking. I just got to read shit all the time. Or
Man, delete that shit off your damn game. Get that shit
I
up out of
hate
here.
that. That's so lazy.
Yeah.
And then like when it
Somebody
comes to actually fighting, when it comes to fighting on that game versus Nier, there's no dodging like in a way where it's like real time. Like it's choppy.
Yeah.
It's choppy.
I will
as
say
hell.
like the gameplay is boxy.
Yeah. Okay. So you
It
played
is
the
boxy. When I played the demo, I liked it again for the nostalgia of the gameplay from Platinum Games. But the
girl for $60.
it was like
I'm
Plan
just
B, and yeah, still $60.
and yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, still $60.
I don't think so. Y'all,
Yeah.
Scarlet
Well, I
Nexus
guess
is
Scarlet, you're giving. I'm going to play it just because I enjoyed it a tad.
I'm gonna get my money back tomorrow.
but
I
I'm
bought it used at GameStop. I'm gonna give it back to them.
and you got on PS4
Yeah,
now.
yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I know you got.
I guess he's
PS4.
giving. What do you give Scarlet Nexus then? What out of 10? What out of 10?
Out of 10. I gotta do 10. Or I do 5.
All right, out of
5 star. 5 star.
2.5.
Damn.
It's a 50%.
Has just a 50%.
It looks great,
I'll allow it.
but that's it. Like
At least from when I played the demo, I was.
good. That's it.
It do
like,
look good.
when you fighting and shit. Like it
and then
looks
even
cool.
the villains, like the villains were unique. Like I had never
They're
seen those.
unique, but
they were weird.
they
Like I
were
never
weird
seen them
as
before.
fuck.
They were
Like
weird
if you
as hell.
played near Replicant, that's what they were. A variant of those.
Yeah,
That was what it was.
yeah, just live.
You just wasn't able to hit them as full as you wanted to.
Yeah,
You
Good.
could you even jump?
Good artists create great
Oh,
I
artists.
thought you
Scarlet
can
Nexus.
do shit.
Y'all heard
You
me?
can do something in that
On
fucking
Scarlet
game.
Nexus?
On Scarlet Nexus, you can jump or you can do something.
it probably was jump.
Good artists create, great artists steal. So I'm starting to stop talking
Steal
about
some
people-
shit.
I'm starting to stop talking about people who be stealing from like other things. Like I be talking about how Goku be stealing Superman and all type of shit like that. I'm starting to stop doing that because everybody got an idea
Or
from
just-
somewhere.
Or just make things. You know what I love about black people? Sorry, we need to have a segment on here also for.
Well, we switch shit up.
just be like, you know what I love. I want my segment to be like, you know what I
You know
love
what I
about
love
black
about
people.
That's cool.
But no, you know what I love about black people? Like even in gaming, like they understand that like you were just saying, like artists don't steal, basically.
Right? It's
Like-
to be inspired.
It's to be inspired and
don't
you can
directly.
use that like same game, Scarlet Nexus, and just like put other attributes, I guess, to the game to make it different. Like I will say Scarlet Nexus did not make me feel any different from Nier, honestly.
We
it
just-
really wasn't.
I just
Except for like when you was throwing objects and shit like that. That was like the
The
only
separations of powers, that was probably it. The
and then you had to do it
specifications.
through other people. Like when you had that little like that little partner that had a specific power that you could use through them only though. Like that was kind of whack.
They made me work harder.
yeah, yeah.
And then
See, before-
like it wasn't a better game. So it's like I don't want to. And I
before I came here, I was watching this thing up on YouTube about Doom make Naruto. Doom make Naruto.
Nah.
About him first making Naruto. And at first, Sasuke wasn't a part of it. I didn't notice.
Mm.
So at first, it was just Naruto. But somebody like, man, you need a fucking rival to people who over the company. You need a fucking rival. You just buy and sell him and Sakura. Dude was like, all right, fuck it. So he started making up Sasuke. At first, Sasuke had a whole bunch of bands and shit on his arm and shit. And he's like, I don't like that. But he was the reason why he had a whole bunch of bands is the original inspiration for it was Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho, which most people know because if you look at Hiei,
he looks like him.
it's all same powers, all that. They both do Amaterasu, all that shit. It's all the same shit. But he was inspired from Hiei. So the hair, the outfit, and all that. So he had like a bandage thing like Hiei had when he first came through with the dragon power he had, the dark dragon Amaterasu fire shit, and he unbandaged it and he showed it. He had that at first, but he only the dude from Naruto had basically took it out of design because it take too long to draw every week. So he took it out of design and he only had it for the tuning exams. So if y'all remember in tuning exams, Sasuke walking around with Hiei's armband, the whole tuning exams, and I never noticed that until I just watched that on YouTube.
he did do that.
I was like, that's crazy. But he was showing that was him. He did that on purpose to lead that in to show I forgot what word it is, but it's for the dude who made Yu Yu Hakusho show.
Like an Easter egg.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, I'm showing that I did get inspiration from him, and I fuck with it, you know what I mean? Yeah, paying homage. That's what it is.
And that's a more
Mhm.
important
Yes.
thing to pay attention to than
Yes.
just being inspired, because
If you
people don't
inspire,
have
you're
a
supposed
problem
to
with
pay
copying somebody as long as you're paying homage to that
Yeah,
person.
it's like you kind of like, no, I'm actually doing a tribute.
Yeah.
Like this is I am
Like,
taking
I
Don't be like,
understand.
no, this is my shit, nigga. I ain't never.
And we all know, nigga, that shit came from X, Y, and Z.
you
Like-
when you give the credit, even if you like, even to go back with my drawing, like I could have just completely disregarded
Because you tag everybody that you, or at least speak to or speak about every person that you're drawing, or
Mhm.
where your inspiration is coming from.
Yeah.
From that,
it's like I'm not stealing
You're
your
supposed to.
essence. I'm designing your essence, and I'm just that's all I'm doing. That's it. I'm not stealing shit.
Speaking of that,
What?
I wanted to do a shameless plug real quick while y'all listening. It's only three of y'all.
we gotta add.
Smooth
to
Gives
that.
a fuck.
Jazz 93.
All three of you motherfuckers, listen to this.
Oh, okay.
Oh well,
My nigga Buddha is creating. All right? All right? And I want y'all to stay tuned for this. Because he's creating, I don't know if it's manga or anime, but he's creating something.
Yeah.
All right?
I forgot
Um,
about that.
On the other hand, I'm trying to do some comic shit on some nigga shit. But
I
I know Buddha.
I'm glad that you
because I meant to bring this up. I meant to bring this up a couple weeks ago. But this is the shameless plug. His is deeper than mine. I'm only in the beginning of mine. I've only been doing mine for a couple months. He has either an anime or some manga coming out. Support black shit. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yes, I do.
That's exciting.
I do.
And I'm gonna do
I'm waiting
about
to
this?
talk to like some actual animators because I want this to be like the first. This will not be Yusuke. I'm sorry. This will not be Yusuke. I want this.
No,
to
you're
be,
a Meshi in this mother.
No, when I say Yusuke, I mean the black samurai.
Oh hell, we ain't fucking with dude, man.
This will not be that. Like
He was getting his ass beat.
he was getting his ass beat
What
the whole
fuck?
show.
I was
How come
over
every
him.
other anime character get the win except
I
for
don't
dude?
But-
hate nobody.
But I've already started like on the
Samurai was
the-
out here in these streets.
Fucking them up. Sorry, go
no,
ahead.
but I've already started on like the religious lore behind the whole story. I've started on the world lore behind the story, and now I'm working on character specific storylines and what
Shameless plug.
and what I want it to be like, what I want people to get from each character.
You got a title yet?
It's called The Receiver.
Love it.
The receiver
It's-
coming
it's-
soon,
it's-
motherfuckers.
It's
From Collective
short.
Program.
It's subtle.
It's called The Receiver.
I have no idea.
I didn't know.
what's gonna
I didn't know if
happen.
I wanted to name it after the main character, which his name is Abdu, and it's just Buddha switched around. But I didn't. I felt like that was just too
That's nice.
general, so I wanted to do The Receiver.
Abdu.
Abdu.
That's
Let's call a spade a spade.
I love
no,
the,
but
I love the creative journey.
yeah,
Yeah.
Man.
one day I was literally just like, I always tell y'all how I love. That's the main, like outside of
Oh, what-
music with anime, I love story. Yeah, we're gonna get to that next, but I love storytelling. Like that's why I love Nier so much. The storytelling is so. If you don't really pay attention to it, it's so much. Like I brought the book with me because I want to talk
Mhm.
about it the same way. Like this is my favorite series by far. Bet like over any anime. I love the
What-
Drakengard Nier series. Love
What's
it.
your inspiration for your anime? Nier? Is that the only inspiration? I have
Yes.
multiple
That's his
inspirations.
Yes.
favorite story.
Yes.
Like
I got multiple.
in
I got
everything.
Like 1,000
Like
inspirations. Ain't gonna lie to y'all.
between, and you haven't gotten to like the series before Nier, which is called Drakengard, which was out since PS1. Like this man has been out here making these games and have been putting out thought-provoking situations where you be like, damn, like a normal person would be like, this is so fucked up. But given the situation, it's like, what would I have done? Like it makes
Right.
you really think about this.
Near Replicant and Near Automata. If you really
especially
pay
Nier
attention to the
Automata,
story while
I
you're
ain't never
playing the
played
game,
these, y'all. I'm just
it
here.
takes you there.
It
It's
takes
like
you there.
you would think like it's just an anime. It's like,
And
no.
then so
no,
that's
it's real life shit.
it is.
storyline.
It
bro.
affects you in real life.
It's
in real life manner.
post-apocalyptic
Storyline?
shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
I know-
storyline
I'm
for
thinking
sure.
like it got to be the storyline.
Storyline
That
for
sound-
sure. My little brother was just talking to me about Nier Automata. He was like, bro, he said, I want to get the story, but they just drop you in there. I'm like, bro, that's the point. And you need to just keep
Mhm.
going because the shit is going to unfold. If you 100% the game, you'll probably end up crying. That's how good the game is. Because it's not one of those games where, like, say you beat it and then you beat it at another level and you get like an achievement. It goes into like different parts of the story that are actually like just as pivotal as the main story.
Mhm.
And that's why I love storytelling. Like it makes you think and makes you wonder. And Nier will always be my inspiration for what I'm about to do with this because
I
I
can't wait,
worked
man.
on the world lore and I was like, oh my God, the gods in this story already are so OP. And when they are not when the main character is going to be affected by the gods,
Okay.
but the other way around, how the
Facts.
gods are going to be affected by the main character. That's really what I want it to be because these gods, you're omnipotent, so you're already going to think that they're all knowing, all seeing just by default. They're gods.
Right.
But if you could change it around, that's just one aspect I'm thinking about in storytelling. But if you could change it where these guys are learning something from these human beings that they've created, that will change the game a little bit. It's not to say that it hasn't been done, but I can guarantee you it has not been done the way that I plan on doing it.
If you
And
get
it
a
has not
humble
been done
god, this
in a
like
black-
that's what you're doing. Like you're trying to get a different.
Well, there's
twist
multiple
on-
gods too. That's the thing.
So-
or different guys. You're
It's
trying to
gonna
get a different
I
twist on
want
it.
to actually send you what I have as far as like the world lore and the religion lore. That's like the god lore.
Mm.
I'm gonna send you those blurbs by themselves, and then you'll see.
I started
I'm honored.
thinking about mine. So my the person who made me think I should start trying to do a comic book was my friend Devin. He's making his own anime too. Man, I'll tell you about that. Okay, so my friend Devin, he's like, hey, why you don't make a comic, bro, or an anime or something? I'm like, I wouldn't do an anime or a manga, bro. I wanna, you know what I mean? I'll fuck with a comic. So he like, why don't you think of a premise, and you done read so many stories all your life, been all about this shit, just try. And I tried when I first tried, it was the beginning of this year, y'all, January. I tried, and the first one was so garbage. And let me tell y'all why. I was trying way too hard, and I'm sitting there and I'm thinking real hard, and I'm trying to make stuff tight. And it's not about, I mean, it is about that. Don't get it twisted. It's definitely about that. That's when people got to want to read your shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I figured out what I needed to do to make me really tap into what I needed to write. The basic storyline. My inspiration is Oda. We all know what this is going to be. Even though I'm comic book nigga all day, my favorite storyline is One Piece. My favorite storyline of all time is One Piece. All right. It's different comic book storylines and shit that's tight, but One Piece. All right. So Oda is my inspiration. Any inspiration outside of this for this comic book is all comic book characters. Comic books as a whole is my inspiration. So it's One Piece and comic books.
Mm-hmm.
But this comes from me being black. So my premise is it's a planet like how Oda do with One Piece. He does the whole world. Every city, state, country is something. So I got it. So like countries like Wano, that was Japan, country Japan. So I got it like countries like that. But every country is a hood.
Okay.
The premise of my story is all hoods. It's gonna be a big war.
So you're gonna see. With it being hood, and the way that I define hood, there's going to be a lot of not necessarily aggressive people, but what the hood depicts.
And the way it's gonna be because I'm not somebody who trying to tell a story from something I'm trying to watch. Like, oh, I think people in the hood did this. I know what the fuck.
You know what you experience.
So I'm gonna tell them how to story. I already got how the war break out with it. Everything. So it's like it started off with streets, then it's gangs, then it's cities, then it's states, then it's and they roping other people into it that wouldn't be roped into it at first. You know what I mean? So it's like it started on a street level and it keep going up. Then it go once they get into the government, that's a world level. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's and I'm already going. And I'm telling y'all the only
that's
reason
One Piece down.
Exactly. The only reason I had to flesh it out so much and make it so that it's gonna have to be a slow burn like that is because of One Piece and because of stuff like Batman and Superman too. When they do big stories. Like Crisis on Infinite Earth, that spans across every DC comic as a whole. So it's little stuff going on in all these different DC comics that goes towards one objective.
But think about it in this manner: you can stick to a world, like people stick to certain things and figure out what works and how they can branch out. Like with Black Clover, Black Clover is good in itself, but they're literally only in let's say the world, but there's like literally 4 countries. You know what I'm saying? And they still have a vast amount of characters,
and a lot of shit
going on. So like with the one that I have, just real quick, like the gods have created like these worlds on their own. Like it's 9 different
whole
worlds.
Planets.
But my main focus is on this one world that they just started.
So the main one.
So it just kind of leaves, and some artists do that, or some writers, I should say, do that, where it leaves kind of like this foreshadowing of things to come for me. Yeah, like all these other worlds can interact.
You leave yourself room to be creative. Like you can completely change the story if you want to.
With the thing, instead of me taking the aspect of we in the middle of the war right now, the war over, some niggas already won. They the basic rulers of everything right now. Not like super rulers or whatever, but they like the leaders.
They won this time.
Yeah, they the leaders. So y'all, it's their turn right now to be above.
Now I'm gonna want to know.
It ain't really
how they won. If they just so basic, I'm gonna want to know how they won.
Ridiculous. I don't want to tell nobody too much. That's why I'm just telling y'all like outlines of it. But it's gonna be
what's the name of it?
I don't have no name.
You don't have a name on it.
Just know it's a lot. Considering I'm talking about niggas and growing up in the hood, it's a lot of underhanded stuff that us three gonna be able to relate to immediately. And we're gonna be sitting there like, this is crazy how this is a comic book, bro.
You know, one thing that I've
white people gonna be looking at it like this happens. Yes.
Yeah. One thing that I grabbed as far as like even with my title.
Wait. I do have a white supremacist gang too. I have like a lot of different types.
That sounds like what Lovecraft Country was probably gonna do for season 2.
I also have one of the hoods. So different hoods have different. Okay, broad blanket of stuff. Right, one hood is known for guns, right? Uh-huh. So you're like, them niggas got them guns, and I put it out and I make it vague statements like that on purpose at first. I don't know if we go over there, them the niggas with the guns, and we go over there like, The fuck, niggas with some gun, we got guns too. And nigga trying to tell y'all, no, nigga, back in the war, that's not what I mean by guns. And niggas like, man, whatever, we got guns too. We go up over there, niggas get into it over whatever the fuck happened up over there, and they pull out guns. So we all, everybody looking around like, oh, we got guns too. We pull out our guns too. We think we finna have a shootout. Somebody gun shot out. Say somebody pull the trigger, a fucking black hole pop out. They just suck somebody into the gun.
Because
somebody pull the trigger, fire come out.
Or
somebody else shoot themselves, they got super strength.
I get that. So like it's like a main concept, but it's used in different ways.
Different ways.
You could do the same thing with like drugs.
Yeah,
and have like a scientist, like an actual scientist. Yeah, I get
the hood, bro.
It's the storytelling. When you do it in a general sense, you can pick and choose how. It's as simple as Luffy and being a rubber fucking person.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what if it was a whole village of them and they all use?
But
everybody who's born got different
aspects of the rubber.
Like, okay, I can stretch, but I can't stretch, bro.
Mm-hmm. And then you got Luffy that can do all that shit. He the epitome of it.
So then I'm gonna have like it's like top 3. Every gang is always top 3 to top 5 leaders. Yeah. So they got the best attributes of whatever the thing is.
I did the same. That's so crazy. I did the same thing. Mine's is based off of animals that the god gave his power, like 25% of his power to these animals to help. Then the animals are like guides to help the humans mold them into this being that's supposed to help bring the world from this cataclysmic thing that's about to happen, and it always happens. It's like a cycle. But I gotta let y'all read it. But
your mind to be the same way I want mine to begin is the exact same way I want it to end.
Yeah.
I want it to be a full circle. When it ends, I want everybody to be so fucking mad at me when this shit ends. I want it to go to shit on that last chapter, so that y'all have to come back for more.
Storytellers seem to be good when they go to shit.
Yeah, when it ended, you like everybody got fucked up.
That's why I like it.
There was no good end. It's not a good ending. It got to end terribly so that the next I can do another season.
That's why Attack on Titan is so good.
When the end is going to end good. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now he's switching. The ending not the same. Dude fucked up. I'm on my main character. My main character is not even going to survive, yo. My main character is dying at the end of the season to make room for the real main character, which starts the second. I'm trying to do it like that. The second season is really y'all everybody first season.
But you're letting everybody know now.
7 people. Wait. 2 people will be okay.
I mean,
yeah.
we do plan on other people to
but I like that they're gonna go back and talk about this because they would know if they gotta be diehard collective.
Yeah.
Even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's cool.
And then we good right now. We just shooting shit about it. And on top, I get it.
Was just a prequel.
I get it. Because I'm excited for even like with the writing that I've been doing with this. And I'm glad that I was able to like get it out like while I was inspired and then just like leave it there and wait for me to be inspired again.
That's what I be doing. When I think about
that's the best time versus you like,
oh,
you write and then your inspiration kind of dwindles down and now you writing some bullshit or dancing or creating some bullshit.
Can I ask y'all something real quick?
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all something real quick? Tell me how y'all feel about this. This is me going off of we watch all this shit, so I just want to know how y'all would feel about this generally. The nigga from season 1, right? Who we all thought was the main character this whole time. Who was the main character for season 1? He died, right? The person on my comic book. Okay. He died. So then we get to the end. Say we get to the end of a whole series now. This is the end. I'm just done with it. Dude come back and try to kill the real main character now. The person y'all liked, because this is the nigga that was the main character at first. So we really liked him. And it's only gonna make sense on why he doing it at the end when I tell him.
I feel like there had to be a lot of character development.
Oh, it is. This is supposed to be a slow burn in the first place. I'm forcing it in the first place. I'm not doing like little seasons. I'm doing big fat. I would have did. I kind of get what Sav is saying. I kind of would have did good not to know that though. If it's gonna. Oh no, this is just an option. I didn't give y'all the other option. Oh, okay. Oh, the other option is either that happened or these are the options. I got more than these 2 options. These just top 2. I really like these. I want to know how y'all feel about these. How did y'all feel about dude came back randomly? I already liked the dude. Like Marsh randomly come back and fight dude. Okay. You see what I mean? Y'all be like, damn, what the fuck? She trying to kill to eternity Marshals. Shit like that. Or somehow, some way. I don't want to do the second one. The second one is somehow he end up being a reincarnation. I'm tired of that though. That's
you're like snowballing right now.
Yeah. Because at the beginning of I told y'all this is my second one. I started.
I think you need to. I think for me, when I am writing in that mode.
Yeah, because I'm only in the beginning. I'm thinking about the end, but I'm only in the beginning.
Same for me. Like I haven't even gotten to the end because of just like I've told you the longevity of like I'm trying to create this planet. So oh no, I'm not doing that.
I want to know what I want to know my because so I can know how I'm gonna get there.
Well, I just wanted to, I guess for me, I just want my story to be intentionally hitting. Like again, I've given you the religion lore that you'll see when I give you the script. I've given you the world lore, and it's more so even the world lore is just like a general of what happened. I haven't even touched like countries or anything like that. I haven't even touched the main character, but because of that, I want to approach every character, whether they be main or not.
You're approaching it in a way like this is the story.
This is the general story before this person even comes in and influences
to reel you into the story
of what's going on in the world and with the religion and all of that.
Yeah,
I need to find somebody who really know how to draw, because that's when I think I
that's
feel
like the main problem.
I feel like when I find an animator, it's gonna really, you know what I mean, drive me to do like, bro, you drew what I was thinking about, and I really feel good about who you just drew right now. Like that's gonna make me feel like I should push this more.
I'm pushing for you to do this because it don't happen. And if you know and you read and watch anime as much as we do, you know people are going to be hard on the quality, on more so than the story of anything. Like the story is going to sell itself if you really know how to be a good storyteller. That's what you need first. You need the story animation first, and of that needs to be able to be in that genre.
And you want to have original characters now.
Yeah.
Forward. It's 2021 now.
Yeah, like unique characters. We tired of the Super Saiyan Final Fantasy hairdos and shit.
Incarnation getting old too. They just did a whole series of that for the past 3 years. 4 years.
I mean, honestly, I feel like that's the reason why Black people are being used more in animation more too. Because like we're so used to, you know, the white or Asian-esque looking people.
When it just comes nothing representing
people,
us.
Yeah, when it comes to Black people, when they actually do it right, it looks really good in anime. It looks really good. So,
what y'all think the white supremacist group, Blanket Powers,
Blanket Powers,
entitlement?
They just in there like,
if I think you should do it, your body gonna make you do that.
No.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Can Jordan Peele please produce it?
God. It's the power of what is it when you say something and then somehow they mind
supremacy. Literally just be that, the power of supremacy.
That gotta be the number one. That gotta be like their leader.
If I say it, you gotta
legit have to have. You legit have to have that type of. You have to have like some type of meeting off that power itself with a whole bunch of different people. Like, you know, this is
or do like
or
do even when they have that type of like meetings like that, do it where like how you said on One Piece, they had the diamond things to lock their power so it don't influence each other. Because if they have these conversations, they're gonna be influencing each other in a cycle so bad.
Boondocks-ish anime. This is what I'm getting.
No, it's definitely gonna be funny. Too.
I will want my
anime.
It's gonna get serious out of it.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I'm saying like
I'm with you on that.
Like when it comes to like how you. We all know we've all
how you supposed to push out comics and anime.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like when it comes to like we've watched Boondocks. And we all wish that Boondocks went the anime route. Like we all wish at some point they just
I like us a little bit of fighting up in there.
I like a little bit more.
A little bit.
You know, like, I would have watched Boondocks if it went like in a serious Huey version of like what the fuck Huey was actually going on.
Dude was making an anime though, wasn't he? When he trying to create an anime, the dude made Boondocks.
That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're. I don't know if it's even happening anymore. But when they said that the season was supposed to be coming back on HBO Max, that's what he was trying to do. But I'm not even sure. Yeah, but I'm not even sure if it's even coming back.
I don't know. Regina King gonna have to do some real interesting shit with that. But yeah, that's exactly what it gave me. It gave me like, you know, Boondocks. You know,
that's what I'm pushing
our issues, like because Huey, you know, touched on that a lot. Like with the show being as ridiculous as it was, Huey was always coming out with some real shit, and then there would be some fight scene in regards to that shit. And I'm like, I wish they really expanded on that. And that's what I got from your story. You talking about, you know, hood and, you know, anime, all that stuff like that. So
country motherfuckers too.
Love it.
Mexicans in there.
You know, and then with those type of powers and supremacy.
Mexican there, some cowboy boots.
You just gotta be able to present it in a way where it's well received, because you know motherfuckers are sensitive too.
That's cool, but y'all know me. Number one thing, collective, I'm Black. If I put you on there as a Mexican and you on there with some cowboy boots on and a cowboy hat, it's because I literally just seen some Mexicans in cowboy boots and cowboy hats
I don't think that's
out
racist.
the bar.
Don't
play with me. I go to Mexico and see this. Don't do this. Like I'm lying.
No, you're not lying.
We got about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
But
But yeah,
what are we gonna end off with?
Well, okay, so I really wanted to touch on music theory, but we don't have.
We be
enough
going-
time.
Wow, we did not.
It was a shameless plug. I'm sorry. I did want to talk about.
No,
me
but
and Buddha
I
shit
actually
coming
wanted
up.
to talk about that
snapped.
because like it was just crazy. Like last week we were talking about that
I'm
and
like, we didn't even think about this for an episode.
at all.
What?
And I'm just glad that we were able to like just talk about
Yes.
that.
I wanna
Oh,
get-
you
I
talking
wanna
about
get
which?
that
One?
out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
cool.
That's why I
Yeah.
asked you. I'm like, you doing one too? Because we all need to talk about our shit.
I am not a story.
Create one,
I'm
then
not
we
a
doing it.
storyteller. I'm not a storyteller, but
Oh,
I am
honestly,
more
man.
for. I'm always for visual and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can read ours, test ours.
So-
You gonna be our-
Yeah. Oh, I'm already finna give y'all my shit, so I need y'all input on what like how y'all feel about what y'all are reading because it's gonna be a general synopsis, but it's enough for me to feel like I can definitely push this.
Wait till I give me an anime.
But-
I'm in this bitch.
So
All for
into
it.
music
Love
theory, into music theory, real
Okay.
quick. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I'm about to. I feel like I would have. I really feel
You
like I
told
would
me.
have.
Uh-oh.
About the music thing. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So a long time ago, I feel like I would have said something to y'all about this, but a long time ago when I first started Revamp, like maybe
You did tell me.
about the
Yes,
the thing, the music.
Japan thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like three, maybe
that's
that was-
random.
it was so random, bro. Like so random, but I love music. If it sounds good to me, it's been Tekken OSTs that I have literally in my
Damn.
playlist from Tekken, bro. People don't understand. Like I live this, but that's because I have a love for just music in general. It just so happens that like gaming music kind of like grabs to me because it's just it. If you're already engaged in a game,
Right.
people don't understand that music will help
Help
evoke
you,
that
yep.
emotion and help you concentrate. And it works because I will work out sometimes to that type of music just to kind of keep me
Boss
focused.
levels of music go up.
Yeah,
Turn
like,
up in that bitch.
yeah, like that helps just change your
Yep.
emotion. And I love that music has that influence on people. So literally maybe year 3 of Revamp, I submitted a sample to this Japanese artist that was looking for artists for a contest to have it showcased in this OST for this Nintendo DS game. And basically I won that contest for one of the songs and they sent me a check back. I spit the check on Revamp.
You know what time it is? I gotta check.
I got mouths to
Hey,
feed.
he walked in like, hey, check it out. Look, put the check on the floor.
But
Check it
nigga,
out.
I thought it was fake and everything. Like,
What?
you know how it was with those them scale artists, they be sending you them checks. They be like, oh, if you send $100, you could cash it
Yeah.
this way.
Mhm.
I thought it was one of them. No, it was legit. And it was literally for me to like fly there, go and actually see it myself because they wanted me to like listen to it in concerts because again, people don't know that in Japan, those OSTs for gaming soundtracks, literally for gaming soundtracks, is a big thing. Like it's like the Met Ball,
What
Mhm.
the
the Met Gala in Japan. Like they really dress up.
Oh yeah, Japan.
Listen
yeah.
to they be
Facts.
into it, but that's how they are with classical music anyway. So I thought it was like an honor in all honesty, but I wasn't paying it no mind. I was trying to get Revamp off the ground, and I
Facts.
didn't even think that it was going to like make it. Like I didn't think it was going to even get that deep.
Don't you
And
wish you could have did more with this now?
So listen. I'm so glad you said that because like now when I think about it, I'm like, damn, I really want to like gravitate more towards that, but I want to do it in a way where people haven't even thought about doing it in this manner. I want it to be where if I make or produce music where I can play around with music like that and it don't be all weird where I'm just like,
Mm.
I like the music that I like, but I'm not going to present it to y'all and y'all like, you know, it's just
Yeah.
like talking to animated people that don't watch anime.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's the exact same thing. So I want to be able to present it in a way when I get to that point where it's still good overall, and you don't even know that it may have a touch of definitely myself and what I'm inspired by in that regard.
First off,
In that.
why did JoJo Bizarre Adventure go off with Joe to see that one day?
That's what I'm saying.
That wasn't just random to everybody. I was like, wait, what? It just went on when I was sitting there watching. I'm like,
So I'm glad that brings me now to this.
what song was that? Was that Freak?
Freaking you.
Just out of
Out of nowhere.
What?
Every freaking night.
And on JoJo.
On JoJo, at the end of JoJo, like the
like
end
a
that they
certain
have.
episode, like episode 13 or something.
No, it was going for a
That season?
few episodes, like the season.
Man, I'm gonna go
Every
back.
ending, it was Jodeci Freaky. Every ending of the episode.
Every freaking night.
Listen,
Swear to God.
I'm black.
Swear to
right?
God.
So I stood up, right? The first time I played, I was sitting on the couch and I was looking at my phone and I heard it come on. And I had to double take it to TV. I'm like, I thought I was watching JoJo. And I just stood up and I said, whoa.
So listen. That brings up an important part because JoJo always does have like random actual music playing in the endings. Yes, that's the for real
Can
ending.
you play it just a little bit?
It's for real.
Just play a little
it's
bit.
not
in
like it's not like a Japanese cover or anything.
Just play it in the microphone.
That's the ending.
Mm.
Credits to
Oh,
everything.
you're wild. There you go. This is how it came on when the end credits came on. I wake up feeling so. They weren't playing, boy. I can't get you out of my mind.
JoJo.
JoJo is online. They should have did that. They should have get on this bitch for real. JoJo.
They do that.
See,
Like
this is why I don't pay.
That's why I'm like. That's why I'm like JoJo.
When people tell me JoJo's not gay, I don't listen
JoJo
to
is
them.
gay.
I think it's random.
He's super
You
gay.
know, but look,
Because
JoJo Freaking is such
a
you!
random ass song. But then there was
Freaking-
there's another song on the first season of JoJo. No, Lion. The third season of JoJo. There was a song that I heard like one of my white friends' dad play.
I know this finna be
a
OC.
song. It was a song. I don't even remember.
it was a different real song though, right?
It was a real
Yes.
song, like a Johnny Cash.
Yes,
song.
but it was freaky as hell. They be.
But no, it wasn't freaky.
Oh, what?
But it was just like a random song. So I think that like
What is that? Do they explain why they do that?
I think that that's just part of the aesthetic of JoJo.
'Cause it's just
if
random.
You watch JoJo. JoJo
JoJo
is
random
all
as
of
fuck,
random shit. So
Even the reason why people want to do stuff be stupid. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, and that's kind of like the point.
That man talked about how horny he was, and
Bro.
I'm just like, oh.
It went off. JoJo just got done fighting somebody, and the next line is, "I wake up feeling so horny."
So horny.
Literally just fought the boss. Literally just fought
Just-
the boss. Bam.
The first time it came on, yo, I was really sitting there
I
like,
think
bro.
I was sending that to the group
Every
chat
time
when
I
when
Yeah.
JoJo was coming on, I was like, y'all, do y'all hear this?
Yeah, that's what we started talking about. I'm like, bro, that fucked me up. I couldn't believe it. But I respect the
JoJo because y'all put Jodeci on TV.
But listen,
Jodeci
that
in anime.
and you can accept it because it's JoJo.
Yeah,
I
that's.
don't think you would.
Yeah, no.
Imagine Attack on Titan come on and it'd be like, every time I close my
Attack on Titan.
You would have thought somebody was really trying to like
Somebody hacked Attack on Titan today.
Like it wouldn't have made sense. So that's why I liked about it. It was so random, but it fit the aesthetic of
That shit
JoJo.
Every
cold.
time
That shit came
I'm
right
right here.
And it's the whole song. How long is it? How long was that?
it was like a whole minute.
It was like
a minute and a half.
in the
the-
chorus. That
Yeah,
was,
a minute and a half. Yeah.
but
That's
even I
hilarious.
say all that to say, like in music theory, for when it comes to anime, even those things are intentional. People
Mm.
think that like the soundtracks in certain anime, it doesn't be sometimes, but there are literally, especially in anime, soundtracks that they make specifically for
Yes.
anime to evoke certain feelings.
On the
I like that idea. I like again,
Yeah.
being able to like influence people's minds emotionally.
yeah, because like on the off chance where it's like not meant for specifically for the anime, like with the Demon Slayer theme song that wasn't meant for Demon Slayer, it was just a song, and then it
Wait,
just it
are you
went.
serious? Is that like a fact or
Yeah, that was her song before.
that was a song before she
And
had
then
it?
she put it on there.
Wow.
It became one of the most popular songs.
That, and it's so crazy that you said it because I was going to look up the statistics and that's one of the top 3 songs.
And
Mhm.
what song is this, y'all? It sounds like da da dee da da. Listen,
I think that's
What season is that?
also-
is that Shippuden?
That should be.
Mhm.
When I say that little motherfucker right there, so legendary, I don't even know what that's to. And I hear that, and immediately in my head, I'm just like anime. I don't know what it is, but that's some anime right there, bro. That is a legendary track.
Even the fact that like I've heard that same track.
I heard that in hip hop plenty times.
Mhm. They rehash-
hip hop
Yeah.
like track in ways that's another way that people are still
Crump tracks too. They made
like they try to make it resonate with them a little bit more. If you
They be
into
fucking that
hip-hop,
up though. I heard
They
one
be
that was
feeling-
cold.
They be
That
feeling
beat drop,
the
that bass
music.
drop,
They
I'm
still
like,
be feeling
okay.
the music, but they're like, this will be.
I used one of them in one of my promotions before. It was like a rap song that used the that Naruto.
Yeah, that actually
sample.
I heard that it was a hard bass. Oh, what, Mike got what
like
a gym?
YouTube subscribers. I've heard that on.
Oh,
I
yeah,
heard a
facts.
cold Attack on Titan one. There's a song like you probably
Is that
heard-
Balls Deep dude be doing that Attack on Titan?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
my
him.
God.
He the one that got that
That
Attack on
was
Titan.
so
His intro.
Yeah.
That shit cold.
Yes.
Also get a backbone, guys. I'm getting a backbone soon.
Before-
but Richard's
wait,
maybe
before
wanna
we-
get one.
Before we leave, I did want to say this because we were on the subject of music. What's your favorite anime opening? Yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about before we got up out of here. Everybody list their favorite anime opening of all time.
We got 3
Of
minutes.
all
We
time.
got 3 minutes to say that.
Go ahead.
I gotta go first.
Yeah. Just say yeah.
My favorite anime, anything, probably is something Utada. I like anything Utada Hikaru.
As a matter of fact, say your favorite and then say the best, because that could be too.
My
many things.
favorite is Sanctuary by Utada.
What's that?
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts,
Ooh,
Sanctuary.
And on another end,
That's a Smack Kingdom Hearts thing?
Dearly beloved.
Listen, y'all.
Yes.
When I first heard
The
when I first
instrumental,
heard Kingdom Hearts
yes.
Things,
That was so
favorite
good.
instrumental.
When I first heard that Kingdom Hearts theme song, y'all, I was a
The first one, mhm.
Yes.
Played it over and over
I thought
again.
That shit was so cool. I'm like,
I'm like, I want to go to a club.
Who is
now.
this girl singing this?
Right.
This bitch, this flat booty bitch, get knocked down off this song.
Utada got some soul, y'all.
What's
Utada-
so that's your favorite. What's the best?
Yeah,
My best is the Full Metal Alchemist season 3 opening.
Oh, what's that? Hold on, y'all, because he ain't getting away with just saying it.
I mean, I
I need to
can't.
have an opinion.
They're in Japanese. I don't remember the song. I can't say it in Japanese. Season 3 of Brotherhood.
I know mine. I think the best.
Open at 3. I was gonna see what this is.
Yeah, this is my favorite. Fucking Hershey's commercial.
Fucking Hershey's.
What
Fuck out of here.
almonds? Nobody want that shit.
All
All right,
right.
here we go. So y'all can hear
Hear
what
that.
I'm talking about, because I don't know these.
Are they gonna play it today?
They like, man.
They gonna play it today or tomorrow? Let's let us know.
This is low.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like that.
The opening itself for the music and then the
Graphics,
Mhm.
Hey, what was you just looking at, Tom? Because I don't know what the fuck that was. I hardly could pay attention. I kept looking. I was like,
I know I was looking at, I'm like,
I'm like, because they was going and somebody's flying fast.
I saw a zoom.
What the fuck
pack.
is Nova doing on there?
It's the prequel to Champions. So basically, they slapped the teams with the
Marvel team?
the young like teenager superhero.
Oh, they have Marvel Outlaws now. Because remember, Outlaws was DC at first. That was Red Hood Group.
Yeah, but
Oh man, fuck them, man.
No,
Marvel
no,
always stealing some shit.
no, not outlawed. So basically,
Oh.
Civil War, the Registration Act, they slapped it on the teens where they can no longer be superheroes under the age of 21.
Going to watch that when I get home. All right, go ahead, Buddha.
Wait, it's a movie?
No, it's
No, it's a comment.
I was
Oh,
reading the prequel
Oh.
that started. So now when you go into Champions or Champions Outlaw, all of these superheroes, all these teens can't be superheroes anymore.
Damn.
I'm gonna drop the link
So they on the road.
from YouTube in
Yeah.
the chat.
So
favorite first.
favorite, if we're talking anime, it would be. Oh, I want to say I'm probably wrong at the number. First off,
Is we
all
doing animated or are we doing anime right now?
if
we doing anime,
I
right?
can't go through gaming because I got so many ones.
So we
But
doing
so
anime. Go
anime,
ahead. Anime.
I'll say this first. Black Clover has one, like majority of their openings
They
are
be doing
fire.
they do their thing.
Fire.
They do their thing.
With
boy.
that being said, my favorite one was, remember, it's the opening of the season when they were doing the matchups to become the Magic Knights.
Okay.
I think it was like, I want to
Season
say
was that too?
season. No, that was like season 5, or let's say opening 5.
Black
or something.
Clover?
Yeah,
that was the reason why you was trying to get me into Black Clover. I remember you was just showing me all the openings. I'm like,
the
oh,
openings
these
be
overs are
better sometimes
really good.
better than no. Try 6. That's a good one too, though. I like that one.
That do sound good right now.
Yes, that's my favorite opening.
Michael like Jujutsu Kaisen.
I love both of
Jujutsu
Kaisen's
Kaisen's
openings.
The openings are
Damn,
really good.
as a matter of fact, that should have been because the first season of that one, that was my
Hey.
favorite one.
Michael's like, I don't even usually be liking these bitches. This a bop.
Because
But at the end, he gets to get it crack. He was walking with a little cartoon.
yeah, like so on some real shit. Regardless of how you may feel, you might be like, "Damn, that shit's goofy as a motherfucker." That I feel, but you be listening to the shit and it be good.
Not to bring up Utada again, but Utada Hikaru to Your Eternity opening was good.
Yeah, I forgot that. In
I
that,
swear to God.
she sung that
damn,
too. Yes.
bitch. That was nice.
But the
First
best,
off,
the
that's the same girl.
yes, that's Utada Hikaru.
That bitch. That's the bitch.
that bitch.
That's the
best,
bitch.
the best
fuck
opening though
Oh.
for me is Bleach opening 13.
Yeah.
13.
Hold on.
Bleach
God damn
opening
it.
13.
Hold on. Let's see.
The eyes and right at the end of the Eisenart.
First off, you just snapped with that.
I knew that one by heart.
Ending cold too.
Yeah.
She'll turn ending better than the opening for me. I like the ending. Who is that on the end? Is that the same girl too? Because if it is, she is nuts.
No, I don't
You
know.
need to sit down.
I just like the violin at the end of that. Like right when it come on at the end.
Oh, Rambo no Melody. I remember this.
Oh yeah, everybody know that one. Can you even hear that in the?
I'm pretty sure you can.
Now you can. I love that one.
That's when I was watching Bleach like royally when it was coming out and shit. That shit used to get me so high watching that.
All right,
That's
Guns.
my favorite. Like, cause I was watching Bleach.
So what's the best one?
That's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the best one for me.
So Guns, what's your 2? And then we're gonna end off with that.
Yeah.
Favorite. I don't have to play it.
Oh yeah.
It's Yu Yu Hakusho. opening. It's my favorite of all time. Listen, who sing next? Who sing Smile Bomb?
Utada.
You talk.
Y'all been, hey, if it's her, that coochie good as 8.
We both trying to fuck with other
That'd be so funny if it actually was though. That would be so funny.
Bomb, y'all. Smile. I'm gonna put smile. I need to know who sing this. If I see you, I swear to God, even the English version,
That's the English version what got me.
bro. That's what I'm saying. The girl, it's the same lady. Y'all.
Sarah White.
Sarah White, never heard of her.
Oh, that's the English one, right?
Yep.
Is that the Japanese one too?
It's the English one, I believe.
Who the Japanese one?
Japanese singer is Matsuko.
Mawatari.
Oh wow. I
He
know who
read
that
the
is.
fuck out of that too.
I know who that is. She sang
She
a cover of Plastic Love. Plastic Love is an old 70s song that I like.
The English motherfucker, remember they snapped some vocal.
Old Japanese 70s
I
song.
fuck with Masuko singing on there, the original version. And I fuck with the dub version. That's a really good song.
So that's your favorite. What's your
My
best?
favorite of all time.
That it's a bop. It's a bop.
It's definitely, you can't front on what?
I remember being little and that came on late at night. The
Dog,
first time I
show
ever
you-
heard it.
I gotta
it
show you
came
the
on.
video of somebody dancing to that song. Though.
All right,
Oh, I see.
after the show. After the show.
Yeah, after the
Hey,
show.
I see
And then
this
what's
one.
your
It really-
favorite?
Oh shit. Best Pokemon.
I should have known. I should have
Okay.
Pokemon is the best anime
I should've
opening. I'm
known.
talking about the English version. The English
I
version
wanna be-
of the first season of Pokemon is the best anime intro of. Do y'all hear, dude?
Oh, you
My
was
nigga-
definitely singing. You was definitely singing it when it came
Bro,
on.
all of us. My
My
nigga
whole
thought that
heart.
was Michael Jackson his entire life.
Yeah, I
That's how
remember
good the
saying
singer
that.
was.
Yeah.
I'm Michael
I
Jackson.
want to be. If y'all walking anywhere, I don't give a fuck. Y'all could be in the hoodest place of all time, bro. And for some reason, you got the microphone and you get to singing that. I bet you
Everyone can be
everybody
like,
can sing it.
dun,
No,
dun,
there's
dun,
not one
dun.
person who don't know the lyrics to that.
Yeah.
Children know this song.
So before we end out too,
Jesus.
I want to go to what Tone was saying about Cowboy Bebop being
the best.
actually statistically it is the top.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say I thought they won awards for that. and all that.
And to prove his point, soundtrack.
Yeah, sound the whole thing.
The whole
yeah, the whole
soundtrack.
thing. Yeah.
Soundtrack for I thought he was lying about it. I had to look.
No,
it up.
they
It was-
won
it's
awards. And your
definitely
man's
the top.
Samurai Champloo. You know the dude from Bebop is the
Yeah.
same dude from Champloo.
Yeah.
We're making that
You know
music
what
too.
my favorite
Oh yeah, who your favorite anime thing?
music?
Music.
Samurai Jack.
I fuck with.
I like
Oh, that
Samurai
ain't anime.
Jack.
That ain't anime. That's cartoon, bro.
It's animated music.
It came on Toonami. I mean, it's got to be.
Man, that shit came on Cartoon Network too.
So did Pokemon.
It was like
Let
it was
me
at
be
the
like this.
border. It was at the
It
border.
was so much of a cartoon when it came on. It literally said cartoon.
It was transition.
Yeah.
It was transition.
It was the transition between the
That is the fucking professor from Powerpuff Girls.
So look,
That is not a transition. It's literally a cartoon.
Well, where's the lie?
He got mad. and
Where's
he-
the lie?
He lost his
Am I
girls.
not
and
stating facts?
became
I'm
some
dropping
other-
bombs.
He lost his daughters, and that's why he's taking out
Exactly.
revenge.
Lost his daughter, got pushed into the future by Aku. Aku the one killed him. Aku the one killed the Powerpuff Girls, y'all. We
I am
spent these.
Mojo Jojo's cousin.
Aku is Mojo Jojo, y'all.
I swear to God, look at the face. He got a monkey face, y'all.
He is
And
a
Mojo
monkey.
Jojo is really,
He's a
really
monkey.
Professor Kid in the first place. That was the first
Y'all-
experiment.
Y'all
He
are
was.
irritating.
Damn. Wow.
One day we need to have a show. We need to have
We're
a show
not gonna
about
unpack
rabbit
Pop-Up
holes.
Girls. We're not gonna
Jesus Christ.
unpack.
Why we do that?
We'll be here for
But it could be
3-4
like anime,
hours.
comic book shit, but it should be about rap. Like we talk about stuff that could be happening. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We've had conspiracy talks before. We do that.
Yeah, we can do it
whole
again.
episode
We can do it
of
again.
on different shows we watch.
Oh, I got an idea for that, but we're gonna talk about that. So,
Titties.
we're gonna end this episode out. Has been episode 13. Oh, really quick before we go, really quick. I am hosting a fashion show that is coming out tonight.
Drop the address.
It's at the Barclay in Milwaukee. I don't know the address exactly.
It's in your phone,
If you
man.
if you want tickets, look up House of OTA Fashion Show on Eventbrite. That is again House of OTA Fashion Show on Eventbrite. Tickets are $35. If you want the VIP and you want to eat because you want a snack while you watch, it is $65 for a plate. And I will be hosting, doing my thug thizzle. So,
Hey, 2 of the models are TDR approved.
and yes, 2 other models are definitely TDR approved. So please be on the lookout for all of the footage that you'll be seeing. And if you want to just be in the building, get you a ticket. This has been episode 13.
Yelled at him and didn't say it's episode.
Get you a ticket.
All right, this episode.
This is episode 13, and we are out. Thank y'all.